So starting off first, this is the first drawing I ever did of Sonic the Hedgehog. You can see I haven't learned how to like shade yet. There's some parts like over here you can kind of see it's a little not colored in quite well. Did not expect him to be this large, and I just couldn't even draw his shoes. If you watched the show before, I really like this show. It makes me laugh every time. 6 out of 10. Alright, so moving on. This time we got Tails, we got Knuckles, Mighty Ray,
Metal Sonic!
I was playing a lot of Sonic Mania. A lot of Sonic Origins Plus, all the like side scrollers. And I was like super in love with those games. So I just, like, you got Stardust Speedway, Green Hill, the Studiopolis or Studiopolis, however you want to say it. You got Ice Cap, you got the Angel Island. Sky Chase / Flying Battery, I like mixed the two together, it looks like. I think I messed up her head several times and I just kept erasing. I have a really bad problem with drawing. I draw so hard. I am like, can engrave. Like the pencil goes through multiple sheets of paper. I have a really bad problem pressing hard, so it's really hard to erase my marks. Also, this pose right here, this Eggman pose, straight out of Sonic Mini Adventures here. Right there, same face. Anyways, this one's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the Sonic Boom one though, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10. This one's kind of wild. This thing is huge though. Like, I'll put my hand next to it. It's pretty big. You got like, there you go, random Sonic Boom character just thrown in there. You got sticks. You got all the hard-boiled heavies. You got Metal Sonic, Phantom. I think it's Phantom. Yeah, it's Phantom Ruby. Angel Island again. I would give this one definitely like 7.5 or something, because just for the sheer size, I would dare not attempt anything like this again unless I was like ready to be working on it for the next couple months, because this thing took up my whole summer 1 year, and this was just what I worked on for hours on that. And I think you could see why. It's pretty big. All right, so now we're on the floor. This is like my little book I have full of some of my drawings I did. I think, okay, the last drawing, that was my first time shading, but you can see I'm kind of getting the hang of it. You got some light blue. A classic example of me pressing hard again. If the camera will focus, come on. Those eyes are not drawn on. I like this one. Come on, camera focus. I like this level in the game. It's pretty fun. I like this boss fight. I'd honestly give this one, I think it's 6. I think it's okay. There are some things like, I don't know, I feel like this eye is just, something about the eyes freaking me out over here. Actually, I'm gonna turn it down. 5.5 for this one. All right, so this one right here, and we got this one up next. We got Sonic on a skateboard. This one was my profile picture actually for quite a while. I do like this one. It's kind of just simple, and you know, all the colors come in and make you focus on Sonic on the skateboard. It's like the only thing really going on here besides some of the Sonic related items. I'll give it a 6. It was my profile picture for a while. It can't be that low if it was a profile picture. 6. Okay, and this was the other one. We got, this one's pretty good. I like it. You can see, press too hard. Shading's pretty good. You got the Studiopolis, whatever you want to call it. Green Hill Zone, got Chemical Plant, Ice Cap, Stardust Speedway again. I think those might be my favorite levels. They've shown up twice already. It definitely feels like somebody's missing right here. I like this one. 7. So you can probably guess when this one was made is around about Sonic Superstars about to come out. I was super hyped for the game, so I was totally into the 2D side-scrolling ones. But you can see we got Trip. We got like the Eggman with, I like the reflection I did. It's pretty cool. This was right before I was gonna do my YouTube channel. So this is the last one I did before I started doing YouTube stuff. So it's pretty cool to see how far it's gone since here. YouTube has definitely been a huge motivator for me doing art, so I just want to say thanks, guys. Thanks for pushing me forward. I forgot to say what I'm rating this one. I'm gonna give it 7.5. Feels better than the last one. All right, here it is. This was my first YouTube video on the channel. I was drawing this, and it was pretty fun to do. Definitely took me a while. I put everything I had into this one, because it's like, it's going on YouTube. We gotta up the quality here. I did like some different eye shading down here, it looks like. I really like the stars in the back. I would give this one an 8. So this was around the time I got Sonic Frontiers. I made this one. So you got the end, the final Titan. I really like the side loop thing I did through it. First time drawing Sage. She was hard to draw. I really like this one. I would honestly give this one like an 8. So this was my first video to really take off, was this one. And I think I got 2,500 views. I did the same like star pattern from the Stardust Speedway one because I liked it so much. Got like this cool grid pattern, bunch of Sonic and Tails faces. I really liked this one. This one's on my wall forever. So there's one thing though about this drawing. Like I just said all this nice stuff about it. I still really like it. But I drew the hand wrong. I didn't even catch it. But he's holding up his pinky. This hand finger is actually supposed to be up. And his thumb is supposed to be over here. And I didn't catch it until someone pointed it out. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna give it like an 8. I think it's pretty good. This bugs me so much, and I'm pretty sure I probably got like, this hand wrong. Yeah, I did. The thumb's supposed to be on this side. I got all the hands wrong. Hands are hard to draw. They are hard to draw. Alright, so funny story about this next one. I cut it out of the paper, but I was never gonna do that. There was like, actually the whole paper was gonna be full of guys, but I was drawing it and I pressed too hard again, and then it ruined the paper, and I had already redrawn the same group of characters. I think it was like 4 times. I was just so done. I just decided to scrap the whole idea of the whole thing being full of Sonic characters, and I just cut out the characters that looked okay, slapped it on another piece of paper, and made it look super intentional, like this was the plan the whole time. I got the hands right. On Sonic, at least this hand is right. I'd give it like a 6.5 or a 7. And then I drew this. I remember this video, like, getting so many views, and this was like huge jump in subscribers back then, because I had like 20, and then it went to like 40 overnight from this video. I really like this one, because I really like Sonic Adventure 2. Definitely one of the Sonic games for me. Again, it feels like somebody's missing over here, but there's nobody really else to add. This is like a cast of Sonic Adventure 2, unless you want me to put like Maria over there. You got Eggman shooting the laser beam onto the moon. If you know, you know. I like this one. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because I really like this, like the whole, I like this one, okay? I told you I like Sonic Adventure 2. We got City Escape right here, and then we have the Chow Garden over there. I did like the weird like camera light shine that's in the game. I like this. I put SA2 Battle and abbreviated. Got Big down here. I like to hide him in my drawings. This one, I would give it a 7. Anyways, moving on. We got this one right here. Chow Garden. Sonic just chilling. This one's pretty nice. I like the expression I use for shadow. It's kind of funny. You got Eggman in the corner. Yosh. I'd give this one, I don't know. This one feels like a 7 as well. It's just something about it seems off. Also, a little backstory on this one.
I hadn't uploaded a video in like a really long time, and it was like the day before I usually upload. So I just drew and colored this whole thing in like a day.
So the quality is like, So, moving on, we got, oh, the Eggman one. Okay, see, this one's kind of sad. I ripped a hole in it.
Oh, no!
Because it was on my wall, and then I was sleeping, and I think I like tore it in my sleep. This one I really like. I like all the red. It's just very red. But, you know, you got like, he's often referred to as the Sad AM Eggman from the cartoon. You got Sonic Boom Eggman. You got the modern one, the classic. You got Jim Carrey. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. You got Metal Sonic in the middle, and the Shadow Eggman at the top. They do that a lot in the comics. I'd give this one like an 8. Here's some like random sketches I did. You know, as you can see, I was playing around with pens and stuff. And then you got this one. I didn't like the placement, like he's in the corner too much. And you got Mighty and Ray over here from one of my YouTube shorts. It's like an idea for a drawing. Some more ideas over here. I actually haven't done some of these, so keep your eyes peeled. I might actually do one of these. And then we also have this one over here. It's just on a completely different area of my wall. I almost forgot it. She kind of looks like she's running in a flat line. She's supposed to kind of like coming at you kind of thing going on. I'm not doing another 7. It's going to be a 6.9. So I don't know quite which one comes next, but I think I did this one after the Eggman one or before, somewhere in there. I like all like the colors and like, I like doing this stuff. If you like watch my art videos a lot or my Sonic art videos, I love just like throwing in all these like shapes and stuff in there. So this one was pretty fun to do. Got Big the Cat hiding down there. This one's pretty nice. I really like this one. I would give this one like an 8.5. I'm just going off of random ones here now. Now we got this Dreamcast one. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Dreamcast fan. Like, I love the Dreamcast. So I drew this. And this one's a lot different from my other ones, but I really like how it turned out. I kind of did like a hang in there Chow poster in the back. Got Eggman just being a creep. I really like the expression I did for Knuckles. Personal experience, based off of personal experience. I don't feel like it's quite up to like the standard of my other ones, so I would just say like 7. Alright, so now we have this one. I really like the smear effect I did for it, and the arc, like, dude, the arc is so cool. I'll just give it a 7.3 randomly for some reason. And then next, I'm just gonna do them all 3 at once because they're supposed to be like this. This is my Sonic Shadow and Silver drawings over here, and they all kind of in like the same style. I really liked doing this, like all this like intricate little like drawings and stuff in here. There's Big the Cat again, so he's hidden in a lot of them. This was my first one I did, and then I did the Sonic one. We got like, instead of it being inside of him, now it's on the outside. And then it just kind of, I feel like Sonic pops really well. I don't know if it counts, but that's Big the Cat in the corner. And then we got the one with Silver. You know, characters in here again. I don't think I put Big the Cat in here. Dang, I didn't put him in there and hide him. That's all 3 of them. And honestly, I would just, if all these together, 10. I don't know. It looks good. They look good together. Like, I don't know. Something visually pleasing about it, I guess. But I would definitely give this, all 3 of these a 10. But on their own, they're probably all like a 9. And then moving down, we have this. This is actually my highest performing video, if I remember right. This one's a 10. Just like the colors, and I like the lightning bolt thing I did. I feel like the glow under Metal Sonic's eyes just turned out way better than I thought it would. So definitely 10 for this one. Anyways, over here. This one's probably like, I think it's a 9.5 only because some of the posing like is a little stiff, I noticed. Someone pointed that out. Yeah, it is. Certain characters like Sonic looks pretty okay, but like Silver, especially Shadow, like the way his arm is like bent, really, I don't know, there's something about it, but I personally really like this one. This one's pretty nice. I like how like Sonic's the only thing outlined. I feel like it's just like, boom, look at Sonic. And then you kind of like, your eyes drift away and you look at all the other stuff. I like how they did the full reflection on the water. I just feel like it needs a little bit more sauce, you know? Just something about it. I feel like it needs something like more color or like more going on or something. I think it's like a 7.8 or 5 or whatever myself in the future. Just put whatever. And finally we have these two up here. I feel like I like this one a little bit more, but this one, like, I feel like I made this one to go with the Sonic Adventure 2 one, because I was like, I have Sonic Adventure 2, where's Sonic Adventure? Just the original one. We got things like the egg carrier. Chaos is hidden inside the Master Emerald. Kind of like a reflection. You got perfect chaos. There's a lot of stuff to look at. And then over here we got this one. This one's pretty nice. It's just pretty typical me, just putting all the colorful shapes again. And I feel like posing is definitely a lot better for this one. I've been working on the posing really hard. If you can see in the background, kind of has like Sonic Mania-esque looking background. And then just shapes and colors splatted everywhere. That's what I like to do. I would honestly give both. I'm gonna say both of these are 9. And that is all my Sonic art. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. Also, it's like my first time doing like video like this on the channel, so it's probably not gonna be very good. But if you made it to the end, hey, you must care. Or like Sonic probably. And I'll see you guys next time.